Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Pursuit of Being a Stand-Up Leader. I'm Jared Wittman with Wittman Media, and I'm here with John Russell, owner of The Business Source and author of Be a Stand-Up Leader, the ABCs of getting the job done right.
Do the job right.
Do it right. There's a lot of information in this podcast, and we're basing the podcast off of John's book, breaking down each chapter, video by video. Well, that works. I think. Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah. So lots of information. Today, we're going to talk about vested interest.
Yeah, there's a lot of chapters, a lot of videos in our library.
We've been doing this for over a year now.
They're all on our YouTube channel.
Yep. Most of them. They will be all
I
on
know.
there.
Yeah. I get excited. Don't rush me. So today we're going to talk about vested interest, which is a unique concept.
Yeah, well, can you kind of go through that a little bit more?
I don't think I coined the phrase, but when I started my business in 2008, it was appropriate for me to bring this concept forward because I've always been a solopreneur.
Yeah.
I've had employees, bookkeepers, media buyers. I've had salespeople. Salespeople don't usually work out because you have to have a body of knowledge, and I guess I'm it. Good or bad. But you have to bring in other people who make up your team because I can't do everything that I'm capable of for my clients by myself.
Right.
So when I started building websites, I got with web designers, and I chose one.
Yep.
He became a vested partner. He also had his LLC.
Okay.
If he and I work together on a website project and he does the design work, I do the concept, the copywriting, the layout, and he makes it look good.
Yeah.
He's going to get paid if he does a good job.
Right. Okay.
If he does a bad job, it'd be one and done. And it'll be the last project we ever work on together.
Right.
I'm not kidding you.
Yeah.
My tolerance for less than perfect is zero.
Yep.
That's just the world I live in. So his reputation relied on every single project that we did together.
Yeah.
And if he did great work, 100%, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's so incredible. Wow. How much do I owe you? I'll pay you right now.
Right.
He's vested.
Yep.
So you start stacking projects up, 5, 10, 15, 20 website designs. Everyone, bam, bam, he's right there. Everyone, his reputation's click, 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 click. Up and up and up it goes. And he's getting paid, and he's getting paid more and more and more because we're getting bigger clients and better projects. And he's got a vested interest. So when I work with my CPA, who does my taxes, he's got a vested interest. He was a client, and he did my taxes. So when I did his newsletter, and my designer did the graphics for it, and it looked like $1 million, his reputation and my reputation, we grow together.
Right.
When we do video projects, and you and I are partners, and we wow the audience with incredible work, and the editing is fantastic, and I can't believe, where'd you get all that footage? And they're like, man, John, thanks for introducing me to Jared. Jared's a vested interest. He's got vested interest. He's a vested partner. We're in this together. When you're dealing with my accountant, if I'm going to introduce my accountant to you, she's got her own LLC. She runs her own program. If she does right by you, her reputation's going to go up. She's got a vested interest.
Yep.
So I formed all these partnerships. Single source solutions became my mantra because a lot of the clients that I worked with had problems across multiple fronts.
Yep.
You've seen that.
Yeah.
You know, the person that answers the phone is not getting it right. Well, we need to recruit a new person. So now I'm into recruiting, and now I'm into training, and now we're into our salespeople aren't getting it done. Well, we're going to need to bring somebody in, and we need a vested partner. I've worked with several experts on each category: the best website designer, the best website developer, the best graphic artist, the best lawyers, the best videographers. I'm fortunate because quality was just the way.
Important.
There was nothing but top quality.
Right.
There was no secondary situation. So all I'm saying is when it comes down to having a vested interest, that's a shared responsibility. Your reputation is shared. We're going to win together or we're not going to win at all.
Right.
Stand-up leaders have a vested interest in making sure the work they do is of the highest quality at reasonable prices because your reputation is at stake with every single project that we do. I love that. And you know what? It's not for everybody. So the problem is working with professionals who don't always put their clients first, who don't have the capability to do wow service.
Right.
And to create a wow product.
Yep.
The end result is all that matters. Developing vendor relationships with decision makers whose company and career depend on your success. We ride together. You know, if I bring you in on a video project, it's my reputation, it's your reputation.
Yeah.
We're vested partners, man, and we have to look good. So I'm relying on you, Jared, to make sure that we don't miss a beat. And you're like, hey, no problem. That's how I operate.
Yep.
So I kind of like this chapter because it takes average and it elevates the workflow.
Yeah.
Up to, you want to be a stand-up leader? You want to lead the category? You better bring your A game and you better have vested partners.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean you invested in my company. That means you invested in your reputation.
Right.
Because your fingerprints are all over this video.
Yep.
And when I go to look at our YouTube channel, wow, I can tell you, it's freaking impressive. And I'm biased. And I'll tell you, it's coming from my own perspective. But when I watch these videos and I see some of the feedback, and people have actually given me some feedback, and they're like, wow, you guys are really killing it.
Yeah.
Vested interest. Have a vested interest in the work that you do and in the work that you do with others, and make sure that your reputation precedes you in a positive way.
Yep.
What do you have to add to that?
Don't have anything to add.
It's kind of a one and done type concept,
One and
isn't
done.
it?
Really nice.
Yeah. Put your clients first and work with the best. Check out our YouTube channel. If you need video help, Jared's your man. Jared Wittman from Wittman Media. I'm John Russell from The Business Source. Thanks for being with us today. Have a great day.